The Wind in the Willows. Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside where the river sparkled under the sun and the trees whispered in the breeze, there lived a little mole. Mole was shy and lived underground, but one fine spring morning, he grew curious about the world above. With a brave heart, he dug his way up to the surface and stepped into the bright sunlight for the very first time. As he wandered, Mole soon met Rat, a cheerful water rat who loved the river more than anything in the world. Rat invited Mole to join him in his little boat, and the two floated gently along the water. Mole was amazed by the beauty around him, the reeds swaying, the fish darting, and the birds singing. That day, Mole and Rat became the best of friends. One day, Rat took Mole to visit Toad. Toad was wealthy and grand, living in a big house called Toad Hall. But he had one big problem: he was always chasing after new fads. At first, it was boats, then caravans, but soon he became obsessed with shiny new motorcars. He drove recklessly, crashing and causing chaos wherever he went. Mole and Rat tried to warn him, but Toad never listened. Eventually, his wild ways got him into so much trouble that he was thrown into jail. Meanwhile, their wise old friend Badger lived deep in the woods. Badger was serious but kind, and whenever things grew too difficult, he always knew what to do. When Toad escaped from jail and his house, Toad Hall, was taken over by sneaky weasels and stoats, Badger gathered Mole and Rat. Together, with Toad in tow, they formed a brave plan. On a dark night, the four friends crept into Toad Hall, battled the wild intruders, and reclaimed Toad's home. Toad was thrilled, but more importantly, he learned a lesson: friends matter more than fancy toys or selfish adventures. From then on, Mole grew braver, Rat learned the balance between adventure and peace, Badger continued his wise guidance, and Toad, though still a little silly, began to understand the value of loyalty and responsibility. And so, the four friends lived happily by the riverbank, where every day was filled with laughter, friendship, and the gentle song of the willows in the wind. Moral: true happiness comes not from reckless pleasures, but from friendship, kindness, and the comfort of home. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.